multiplying and 0.01. Now the numbers 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, and so on can be written as powers of 10. So the power of 10 is written as an index. This is the number of tens that you multiply together to get the number. Now look at this pattern of numbers. So 10 is the same thing as 10 raised to the power of 1. 100 is the same thing as 10 multiplied by 10 is equal to 10 raised to the power of 2. Now that is to say the power of 10 here is 1, the power of 10 here is also 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Then 1000 is the same thing as 10 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10. That's 10 by itself 3 times. So get 10 raised to the power of 3. Now this is 10,000. That is 10 times 10, which is equal to 10 raised to the power of 4. Now, for example, now, if you are asked to write 6 raised to the power of 10 in numbers and then squares. So 10 raised to the power of 6 means what? You multiply 10 by itself 6 times. So this is first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that clear? So this one in number is what? So 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3. So that is what? 1 million. That is 1 million. So that one in number is what? Is 1 million. Now, the decimal number is 0.1 is the same as 1 over 10. That is to say, anywhere you see 0.1 is the same thing as 1 over 10. So the rule is when you divide this number now, if you write a division line, so when you see the decimal point, write 1 there. Then the digits after the decimal point, turn them to 0. So we have just only one digit here. That is to say this one is 1 over 10. Now this one now, if you apply the same rule here now, if you divide this one now, under decimal, if you write 1, so you have 2 digits after decimal. So it will be 1 over 100. So you can see that 0.1 is the same thing as 1 over 10. Then 0.01 is the same thing as 1 over 100. Now multiplying a number by 0.1 has the same effect as dividing the number by 10. So from here now, since 0.1 is the same thing as 1 over 10. So by the time you are multiplying any number by 0.1 is the same thing as dividing that number by 10. Is that clear? So multiplying effect by dividing the number by 10. Now for example now, 8 multiplied by 10. 8 multiplied by is the same thing as 8 multiplied by 1 over 10. Is that clear? So which is 8 multiplied by 1 is 8, then divided by 10 we have 8 over 10. So this is 8 over 10. Then 8 divided by 10 is the same thing as 0.8. So now multiplying a number by 0.01 has the same effect as dividing the number by 100, because from here now we say that 0.01 is the same as 1 over what? 100. So if you are multiplying a number by 0.01, it's the same thing as dividing the number by this one. And that is what is happening here. So for example now, 8 multiplied by 0.01 is equal to 8 multiplied by 1 over 100. So 8 multiplied by 1 will give you this 8, then divided by 100. This is 8 divided by 100, and 8 divided by 100 is equal to 0.08. Also, if you look at dividing number by 0.1 has the same effect as multiplying the number by 10. So what we are saying now is, if you are dividing 8 divided by 0.1, and this is 0.1 is the same thing as 1 over 10. Don't forget, in fraction form, it's the same thing as 1 over 10. So it's the same thing as 8 divided by what? 1 over 10. So which is equal to 8 multiplied by 10. That is, if you change this division to multiplication, then you reciprocate this. Is that clear? So numerator will become what? Denominator, and denominator will just go up. Is that okay? So that you have 8 multiplied by 10. which is equal to 80. Now, dividing a number by 0.01 has the same effect as multiplying it by what? By 100. Are you getting the rule now? So here now, 8 divided by 0.01 is the same thing as 8 divided by 1 over 100, which is equal to 8 multiplied by 100. So you know you are dividing 1 over something here. By the time you change this multiplication, so this one will come here, then 1 will come down. So you have 100 over 10, 100 over 1. 100 over 1 is the same thing as 100. So you have 8 multiplied by 100, which is equal to what? 800. Now, let's now look at another example. Work out the answer to each of these. Now, the first one, 32 multiplied by 0.1. You know, 32 multiplied by 0.1 is the same thing as 32 divided by 1 over 10, because it's after decimal just only one digit, it will be 1 over 10. So then 32 divided by 10 will give you 3.2. Is that clear? Then second one, 4.2. 4.2 multiplied by 0.01 is the same thing as 4.2 divided by 100, because after decimal here we are having 2 digits. Is that clear? So from here now, since you are dividing by 100, you just go back 2 times. So from assuming that you have decimal points here, then you go here 1, 2, so that you get your what? 0.04. Now 6 divided by 0.1 is the same thing as 6 multiplied by 10. It's the same thing as what? 6 multiplied by 10. That is the second rule. And 6 multiplied by 10 is equal to what? 60. Then this one, 4.156 divided by 0.01. So this one has the same effect as what? This multiplied by 100. Is that clear? So if you multiply this one by 100, so you are going to shift this one to the right 2 times. 1, 2. So that you get 415.6. 416.6. Now, if this one is clear now, I would not like you to try this one on your own. Now, classwork, write the following in numbers, then in words. So 10 raised power 3, 10 raised power 5, 10 raised power 7. Then and the others, write each as a power of 10. So 100, 10 million, 10,000, 10 trillion. Then work this out